It's 2 a.m. and the lights are on, and the Magic Kingdom magic never gone. Got our Mickey ears on, won't go to bed. We're Disney Insomniacs, enough's been said. Wandering Main Street with dreams so bright, Cinderella's castle glowing in the night. Pirate ship sails and rockets in the sky. We're chasing Tinkerbell, those fireflies. Sleeping at the castle gates, dancing with our dreams so late. Mickey, Minnie, Donald too, we're Disney bound till the sunrise blue. Teacups spinning, hearts a-whirl, it's a small land after all around the world. Haunted Mansion gives us chills at 3. But we're ghost hunters now, come and see. Got no sleep, but we're feeling fine, 'cause we're living in this Disney time. Every night it's a new parade with fireworks and magic we'll never trade. Sleeping at the castle gates, dancing with our dreams so late. Mickey, Minnie, Donald too, we're Disney bound till the sunrise blue. Teacups spinning, hearts a-whirl, it's a small land after all around the world. Haunted Mansion gives us chills at 3. We're ghost hunters now, come and see. Got no sleep, but we're feeling fine, 'cause we're living in this Disney time. Every night it's a new parade with fireworks and magic we'll never trade. Sleeping at the castle gates, dancing with our dreams so late. Mickey, Minnie, Donald too, we're Disney bound till the sunrise blue. We're Disney bound till the sunrise blue.
Well, good evening, Insomniacs. Welcome in, everybody. It's going to be a great show tonight. Happy Wednesday, middle of the week. Hope your week's going well. Mine's changed. It's temperatures are getting a little chilly, but that's always a good thing. Got to go and spend time with Preston today. He played in one of his final games for the fall for college. He pitched 2 innings. He struck out 3 or 4. It was good. Had a good outing. Looked really good. So was proud of him. Got to spend time with him today. You know how I love spending time with him, which was awesome. Let's see what else. Amber was in and out today. She's had a long day of college classes. Her and Sully were in here during basketball a little bit ago, so that was cool. And Kayla's doing her work thing. So life is what it is. But we got some good things to talk about tonight. We got a lot of points to talk about. I got a great guest on the horizon. Another new friend of the community. I love when we have new friends of the community come in that we hope will come in, be a part of our show as a guest, find out what the magic is over here of positivity, camaraderie, and friendship, and want to stay for a bit. So, with that all said, I know I have my stuff to cover. Let me say hello to the chat real quick first, and for that, I should do this. I had to charge the iPad as long as I could today because I forgot to bring the excess battery with me, or at least to charge it. So let me pop this open. I blame Debbie Bernfeld for this, just because it's easy to do that, even though she's nowhere near anywhere here. Let's say hello to everybody, and then we'll do a quick opening. Then we're going to get to our guests and have some fun there. So let's move it from top messages to all messages, and let's do this. I'm going to go to see how long I can go at the top here. Debbie Bernfeld, hello. Lamont Gray, welcome in. Jen E. Alyssa Neal, hello, Neil. Jonathan Chong, coming in from Canada. Hello, buddy. Bringing our international viewers in. Pumpkin Shelby, hello. Blake, all aboard with Blake. He's got a great little channel. Spaceship Ears. Man, what a great show last night. I'll talk about that in a minute. Mayor Chicken Pen Hill. Mike's here. Good to see you, buddy. Allison A is in the house. Boy, chat's jumping. Y'all are pumping it tonight. I love it. Allison A is in the house. And welcome in. Mr. Thibodeau, good to see you. Sir, welcome in. Uda Lolly Lane Kate. Hello, welcome in, Kate. Good to see you. Lamont Gray, welcome in. Mike Beachman. How's it going down here? Jen E. Park Bros, Jewelry Picks. Hello. Good to see you. Stacy Rogers. Hello, Miss Rogers. Patriotism USA in the house. Keith Winter in the house. I'm going to see Keith in not that long, a couple weeks. Can't wait for that. Linda B. Hello, Linda B. Welcome in, my dear. Let's see who else is here. Let me go back up this way a little bit because it jumped. I know I missed a couple amazing friends' names in here because this thing took off on me. All aboard play. Rudy having fun. Hey, welcome in. We featured your channel. Rudy having fun, guys. That's one of our featured channels. Great to see you're here tonight. Check out the show and hang with us and see what we do. Awesome. Welcome in. All right. I think I've caught up to everybody. Katie Phillips is in the house, everybody. We're going to talk about her in just a minute. Mike Towles, hello. Good to see you. Mark F. Hello, good friend. Good to see you. I think I've got caught up. Patrick Julian, hello. Welcome in. If I missed you, I promise I will get you on the fly as we go through. It's never on purpose. This thing just jumps and takes off rocket flying. All right, let's go into a couple things. Real quick, I mentioned Spaceship Ears. John did a show yesterday all about Mr. Toad out in, well, technically out in California now, but also in Florida. If you didn't see it, go back and see Grand and Miraculous. He does great shows. It's like a college professor just opening up with Mr. Rogers type of flow and telling you all about Disney and the history of it. And I love history. It's a fantastic show. Go check that out. Let me hit the community things real quick here and get everything up to par so that everybody knows everything about what we're doing. And then we're going to get our guest in here and have a whole lot of fun tonight. First, let's recognize our partner channels. I've got some great partner channels out there, all of them working hard on their channels. If you don't know about them, you can find them on the front of my YouTube channel, direct links to them. Hello, Grandma Grover. Hello, Debbie Thunert. Welcome in, ladies. Good to see you. Love all these people. Great channels, great people. Check them out. Our chaotic crusaders that push and support us. We'll talk about Paul Engel a little bit more in the channel, but you got Dave, you got the lovely Susan Silva and Cinder Alley that are all big supporters of our channel. Our business partners out there, Park Hopper Choppers. Can't say enough about our friends, Park Hopper Choppers. We will throughout the stream, and of course the Main Street Tree Company and my executive producers, Jen, Monorail Molly, Casey, Nick, and Claire, and of course Sierra Cruise and Theme Park. Hello, Kelly Lang. Welcome in to the show. Thank you for being here tonight. Reminder that I'm over on Facebook and I'm over on Insta and all that kind of fun stuff. And of course, you know, we've got a Discord too. So we keep you busy with everything we got going there. Also want to acknowledge we do have a P.O. box. If anybody would like to send us anything, we love to open whatever and share it. I think I just got a great letter from Joey from It's Joey's World not that long ago. I love receiving letters from him. We also have membership on the channel. It is completely optional. We got a members call coming up very shortly. If you do one of the higher tier levels, we will get you out one of the minted coins that we have for our channel. I love those with Mickey on there. It's one of my favorites that we do. So let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Real quick, I want to hit up just these couple quick people that support us and help us. And then with that, we're going to get our guest in here, talk about Terry and her channel. And then we got couple community things, and then we're going to play some Two Truths and a Lie with some big points tonight, and the leaderboards have changed. So check out these people that support us. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab a drink and be back in 1 second.
Whether it's luxury or fun in the sun, Dave's got the tips to make your cruise #1. Tune in, sit back, let's plan your stay on Cantrell Country's Travelway. It's Cantrell Country's Travelway, setting sail on adventure every day. From island south to ocean blue, we got your cruising covered through and through.
Hello everyone, it's Chris with Park Hopper Choppers. If you're headed down to Central Florida and you need a mobility scooter, give us a call, 407-989-9618. We can bring it right to your resort, right to the park, or right to your Airbnb, no problem. We were voted best mobility scooter rental in Central Florida by my mom. Give us a call.
If you're looking for bracelets made with love, it's KT Designs and Crafts Company. Does an amazing job with various bracelets from Disney and other content variables. Check out the Etsy shop located right here on the link provided by our moderators. You can get them made today and shipped out to you really quick. Katie supports the Pete McDivitt Show, and we say, hey, go out and support KT Designs and Crafts Company, handmade with love.
Rob and Melanie Striffler by Dream Vacations is an authorized Disney vacation planner. Our travel agency's knowledge of Disney products has earned us the distinction of being named an authorized Disney vacation planner. We were given this special designation by Disney as a result of our agency's ongoing focus and commitment to planning customized, magical trips to Disney parks, Disney Cruise Line, and other Disney vacation destinations worldwide.
All right, so keep in mind, everybody, as you're out there, if you go and you plan a trip with Dave or with Rob and Mel, tell them I sent you over. You never know what good things can happen. If you go over to our friends at Park Hopper Choppers and tell them I sent you, they're going to give you 10% off your deal right there, right flat out. They are fantastic. And of course, Katie's in here. Katie Phillips. She is doing incredible. These friendship bracelets are the hottest thing out there. Katie can make them for you and do them. She's your one. Go to her. Tell her I sent you over there. Hit her up. Christmas is coming. They'll make great stocking stuffers along the way. Want to say hello to Kendrick, who's in here now. Our good friend Richard from Disney Magic and Mayhem, who's done some good, unique streams at home lately. Good to see you, Richard. And also Benjamin Elliott came into the house as well. I'm excited about tonight's guest. Every time we get a chance to find a new creator, it's exciting, and we're going to talk to her in depth. So let's get her in here so we can do a move on with the show. Hello, Miss Terry. Welcome in.
How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for joining us tonight. We're going to have some fun. We're going to play some Two Truths and a Lie. And most importantly, we get to know a little bit about you. So why don't you just do a quick introduction? And then after that, we'll talk about your channel for a sec before we do a little bit on the community side. So Terry, say hello to everybody.
Well, hello everybody. I like to call myself that I have a Disney crazy brain. I take what I have learned in my jobs as I have grown up, if you would, and kind of put that knowledge into like the videos that I make and just like the information that I look at, because I like to take apart Disney World. Like traveling to Disney World is like a puzzle to me, and I love puzzles. So yeah, so that's where my Disney crazy brain comes from, because I feel like I look at things that most people don't always.
Okay, so in general, just a general, because we're going to dig a little deeper into your channel after segment 4, but just a little overview of your channel. Mods, if you could, Terry's link should be over in the mod doc. Can we grab the links for creating the magic and drop it in? Again, before Katie starts, if you do end up following Katie tonight, please do me a favor. Just drop it in the chat. Hey, I checked her out. I'm following her tonight. She'd love to know that, and I'm sure say thank you. Give them a quick overview of creating the magic.
It is very detailed. So I compartmentalize everything. So I have ADHD, like pretty full blown. So
Okay.
everything that I do literally needs to have like a line out or a plan, and that is how I've always been a better teacher than I have in the other things in my life that I've done, whether that be like swimming or just any other extracurricular things. So when I first started the channel, it was uh, just starting out. Whenever you start out, it's rough because you don't know what you're doing. But over time, the channel has evolved, and now I have it into where uh, you can literally, depending on the time of the year that you travel, I have everything compartmentalized. So it's easy to find the information because there's
Okay.
so many different levels when it comes to planning a trip.
I love that. That's a great overview. Neil,
Yeah.
Spaceship Ears, Neil. No, it's not Spaceship Ears, Neil. Spaceship Ears, John. I'm looking at Neil's name. Spaceship Ears said, "Hey, I just subbed," and Susan Silva also just subscribed to you right there to
Thank
give you a follow.
you.
So
Thank you. Thank
there you go. Some
you.
good people. We're gonna dig into her channel a little bit later on in the show when we get to segment 4. Right now, we're gonna jump over and get into some of the community segment stuff and have some fun and talk about that before we get into some Two Truths and a Lie, because there's a good amount of stuff going over the community. Jen E says, I just subscribed, and Debbie Bernfeld
Thank
also
you.
has
Thank you.
just
Thank
subscribed.
you.
And Debbie Thuner has just given you a follow to check you out. And Neil also said I went over and looked at it, and I'm subscribing too. The great thing with everybody on our channel, Terry, is they know that I preach religiously on here. I want you to sub to someone if you've checked out their content and you're going to be watching some of their videos and checking it out. It's not a just go subscribe and do that. That is one of our things over here. So I'm hoping all these people are going to be coming to check out your videos.
That'd be great.
Patriotism USA just subscribed as well. Thank you. All right,
Thank you.
here's our community logo that we put together. Thank you, Mike Beachman, for subscribing as well. This is our community logo. You guys know it. It's my featured one. I'm so proud of it. Why? Because I'm not good at making logos, and this one was one that we did. Which, speaking of which, when you guys were just looking at at Terry's, I'm running my mouth too quick tonight. When you guys were just looking at Terry's logo, I absolutely love that sorcerer hat logo. I think that is phenomenal. I know you said your son did those. We were talking backstage. Did he do that
Yes.
logo too?
No, he did not. Do you know who the Disney Fox is?
I've heard. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, actually, his wife is actually the one that made the logo for me. So back in 2018, I reached out to her, and yeah, she did the logo hardly even knowing me, because Sorcerer Mickey, he is my absolute favorite Mickey out of all of them. So it literally just fit.
I love it. Well, it is a fantastic. It was one of the things that when I first saw your channel, that I was drawn to. I was like, wow, that's such a cool logo. So check that there. Rudy having fun says I'm going to check it out for sure. Thank you, Rudy, for checking it out. Also, I should let you know, since you just mentioned the fact that Sorcerer Mickey is one of your favorites. I talked to you before the show about our show that we do, dialogues, where we interview all these different artists and everything. We just interviewed the man who does more Sorcerer Mickey than any, on the channel just a couple weeks ago, with Jason Ratner. So if you get a chance, go back and check out that interview. He showed us some private things of Sorcerer Mickey that he's done. That was just awesome. Yeah, it was cool.
I'm gonna have to go look.
All right, Kelly Lang says, I love the logo. I love the logo.
Oh,
All
thank
right.
you. Thank you.
Magic Adventures will be our guest. You guys should know Mike and Jen. They're relatively newer to the community, but they've been out doing their own streams, and they've been in here quite a bit. They will be the guests on this coming Sunday's show. The Triple C show, Magic Adventures, will be our guest. Terry, the Triple C show has done 107 shows. Now it is a interview show with 4 ladies that take over my channel, and
That's awesome.
they do interviews. I think this will be show like 107 or 108. So Sunday night, Magic Adventures. I hope you guys come and join. We would love that. Somebody else said they just subscribed. Patrick Julian says, I just subscribed to our channel. Thank you, Patrick,
Thank
for
you.
checking out
Thank
Terry's
you.
channel. I love it. Everybody, an announcement. Our news and merch show, Terry, every Friday night, we do a live news and merch show where I cover a good majority of what's going on every week. I have a broadcasting team that does it with me. This Friday night and next Friday for the next 2 weeks, we will be at 6 p.m. in the evening as opposed to 6 p.m. The World Series is going on. You guys know everything I do with baseball. So 6 to 8 this week, of course, in with me will be Jen and Doug. Tina will not be there. She's working again. So April from A Bouncing Journey will be joining us on the dais, and Walt from Mouse Talk will be joining us on the dais. So it'll be a great show Friday at 6 to 8 p.m. All right. We just did a hangout last night. I don't do them that often because I'm usually really swamped with sports. But it went so well last night that I have decided that next Tuesday we will be back again with a hangout talking Disney and everything and so much more. So if you're around next Tuesday, 7:30 will be our showtime. 7:30 will be our showtime, and it'll be a group of 6 to 8 people from the community. Maybe one of these weeks you'll see Terry in there with us, hanging out with us and doing a hangout. I should remind you that Tuesday nights we try to do our show from 7:30 to the time that to 9 o'clock, 9:15, when Grand and Miraculous takes over. If somebody could drop John's link in there for Grand and Miraculous, where he does all the shows. Terry, our friend John, who is in here, Spaceship Ears, his dad and his grandfather, if you go to Magic Kingdom and you walk down Main Street, and you're walking down and you turn left and you see the Emporium and you're passing through it and you come to that entrance that looks like the entrance to a magic store.
Mm-hmm.
His grandfather's name is right there in the window. John
Oh, that's
DeCure
big.
Sr. Yeah. He's amazing. And his dad and his grandfather worked on Ghostbusters together. They worked on Spaceship Earth. His dad worked on Spaceship Earth. John knows a lot of people that have worked, and he has a brand new channel called Grand and Miraculous where he gets into things. Guys, he's 3 subscribers from 500. Can we make him at 500 tonight with 3 people that might want to hear Disney magic from the son and the grandfather of Imagineers? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grand and Miraculous. 3 subs, hitting to 500. Detroit Diz, Sean, welcome in. Don't forget to vote, Sean. All the Hall of Famers. I'll be talking about that in a minute. So hang out next Tuesday night. We'll send you over there. We've been talking about these. I'm just keeping everybody up. We love to interview the Disney fine artists, a guy who is beloved by Walt Disney. He will be down in the Art of Disney, which is down in the Springs. He will be down there November 6th to the 16th and December 4th to the 14th. William Silvers is beloved by Disney, and his work is off the chart. Off the chart. Good. Have you ever seen him down at the festival there, Terry?
I
Got him.
haven't.
Okay. There's there's so many of them there. It's hard to keep up. Chef
Yes.
Lemon Meringue, welcome in, Chef. We appreciate you being here. So William Silvers is coming, and then Disney Imagineer at a whole nother level. He's worked directly with Joe Rohde. He has touched the international parks. He's touched the local parks. His resume is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Joe Lancicero is coming to our channel on January 27th. He's actually over in Tokyo right now doing some things, I think, with his company with Disney. So we're going to talk about that and a lot more January 27th as we do that. All right. Last couple things we're going to do before we get over and start our thing. Terry, on our channel every week, we recognize birthdays. And if you want,
Happy birthday!
happy birthday. Yeah. So, and if you or anyone else in our chat who is not on our list, if you'd like to be on our birthday list, put your month and your day into the, I don't need anything else. I don't need your age. I don't need anything else. Just your month and your day into the chat, and we will recognize you. This week, we want to say, oh, do I have it too bad? Yeah, I see. There we go. I've changed all this around. This week, we want to recognize USC Greg, who was on the 19th, Matt's Man Cave on the 21st, along with Disney Teacher Life over there. Allison A., who's in the chat, her birthday's tomorrow. Heather Lee of the Adventure Lees is the 24th. Debbie, there's Rudy having fun dropping his in. If we can make sure Rudy gets into the list, I'd love that. And then we've got Shelby, the amazing Shelby. I think Shelby's in with us tonight. Her birthday is the 25th. So to all of our friends, we say,
Happy birthday, let your dreams take the lead. With stardust and laughter and all that you need. Happy birthday, with joy shining through. May the year that's ahead be pure magic for you.
there you go. So happy birthday. Oh, I keep going back to my first one there. Happy birthday to all of our friends. I can also throw in, I found out late after this was built, Happily Ever Yachty. If you got anybody that's been around for the community for a while that remembers Yachty, she doesn't come around as much anymore. She's got life and things going on. But Yachty's birthday is also this week, and we have added her to the list so that next year we can get her on. I just wanted to throw out a verbal love to Yachty as well. All right, back to our community thing, finishing up here so that we can run through. I want to remind everybody for the Disney YouTube series of recognition. Terry, we have a virtual, I guess the similarity would be to a Hall of Fame. We call it the series of recognition. We started it for people in the Disney YouTube social media about 4 years ago. There are 280 inducted members. The first class was handpicked. Then after that, they all voted the next class in. We have a voting form that goes to all members, and they vote the next class in. They each get 7 votes, and they help pick the next class. Welcome in, Balaban. And we have our next announcement class. All the Hall of Famers have been voting over this month of October. The voting ends 8 days from now on the 30th. Everybody's dropping their, so everybody has a number that they go in with, Terry. And then they have a Disney character associated with the theme. Like we've had themes of Muppets, Pixar, Star Wars, Marvel, stuff like that. So what you see in the chat right now is like Oodalali Lane Kate is putting down, she was 190, Alice in Wonderland, Mike Beecham was 229, Baloo. Everybody's putting their number in right now. I wonder who the lowest number is. Probably Stacy Rogers, number 5 was Fozzie Bear, and LSU Mom was number 20. So those were low numbers. So we have our next show for everyone coming up on November the 15th. And that night, we will be announcing all of those who are eligible to be inducted this year. To be eligible to be inducted, you had to have received 2 or more votes from the Hall of Fame class to say that you are recognized to be eligible. And the top 24 with the most votes will be going in. So November the 14th, everybody put it on your calendar. And December the 20th, Terry, we also do custom made buttons for each class. There's only buttons made for the people that are inducted and the first 20 channels that help put this together. And they are spectacular. And this year's is going to be amazing as well. And each button is numbered and signed by my son. So they have some type of personalization to them. We also have I personally have a website that I pay for our Hall of Fame to be up there where every person is recognized. So just something that we do. Kind of cool, trying to build community, as we say. So November, guys, put it on your calendar, November 15th. Want to remind everybody of an incredible charitable opportunity coming up in our community. The Magical Night of Hope is coming up. These guys have done it for 5 years, led by Corey Meets World and his team, underlined by Steve. Steve Meets Steve's World, helping Corey, their whole entire team. The last 2 years, they raised over $80,000 for Give Kids the World at this event. This year they're going for $100K. Neil of Alyssa and Neil, Terry, that trumpeter that's right there on the right side in the middle, that is Neil, who's in here right now. From Adventures Neil. He is a professional trumpet player and he donates his time over there. It's an incredible night of music, holiday music. They have a silent auction, and all the money goes directly to Give Kids the World, which is an amazing, amazing thing. So we're just reminding everybody of that because it's so important. We like to support charity things. I want to remind everybody that I will be doing a meetup in Orlando on December the 13th at 11 a.m. over at Disney Springs. If you're in the area, I'd love for you to come over there. The exact place to be determined. I'm going down in a couple weeks and I'm going to go over there and take a look. Right now, it looks like it's probably going to be down by Circus Olay, down that end of the spectrum, but it'll be 2 hours from 11 to 1. If everybody comes that's telling me they're going to come, there's going to be 50 plus people from the Disney community coming to this event down to hang out. Creators, non-creators, all of the above. There's a bunch of people in this chat right now that I know that have already said, I'm coming to the meetup. I can't wait. So put it on your calendar, December the 13th, 11 to 1. Come hang out with me at Disney Springs. I'll introduce you to as many people as I can in this community. And you never know who you're going to meet or who you're going to see when we do this and do the hangout. So 11th, 13th. And then last, I want to highlight this real quick. Our last community things. I'm going to be live at the Christmas party. You going to any of the Christmas parties, Terry?
I don't know as of yet.
Have you've been to them before, I assume?
Oh
Yes,
yes.
no?
Oh yeah, I have. Just this year, a few things are changing, which we'll get into later. I don't want to give too
Absolutely.
much away.
Yeah, we don't want to give too much away. I love the Christmas parties, and they are a good time. And we are going to be there. Preston and I will be there for the opening night of Mickey's Very Merry. We will be broadcasting live. And for those that are new to how I do my lives, when I go to the parties, yes, we'll get the parade and we'll get the fireworks. We'll get all that. But I go around and find all my friends that are streamers and bring them onto my channel and highlight them. So you never know who you're going to see hanging there with us and laughing and telling some jokes. I'm sure I can get Nate to come on and tell some dad jokes when I find him or something funny there for us. Jollywood Nights, we're going to do that the next night. We'll be over there at Jollywood for opening night of that, and we'll be broadcasting that as well. Same thing, going around, showing you everything that's going on, making sure you see the big things, but letting you know who all's there, vlogging and also live, and saying hello to them and get them to come on camera and have some fun. And finally, my favorite thing, HEA. Are you a HEA fan, Terry?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Oh,
my,
die hard.
the feels with it is ridiculous.
Yes.
We will be at HEA. If everybody knows, I have that special location I like to broadcast from, which is the fountain looking behind the fountain. It's in the disability section. There's the fountain that's in that area in the hub, actually lights up and mirrors what's going on with the castle. So you can get both with this water flow going and a light show right in front of you and the castle. And it's also it's right underneath of a speaker. So you hear everything at home crystal clear. And I could care
You
less.
feel it in your gut.
The feelings are good. I care less about copyrights. Disney, take my money. I just want the feels of this. So we will be live. So that's November 7, 8, and 9. We'll be down there running that, doing that. It's going to be a ton of fun. Looking forward to that. Every week we highlight a couple channels. We do this on Sunday nights here on the channel where we get very in depth. This is our Sunday night Insomniac show. I will talk about like Pyle's Adventures. I'll talk about how many subscribers and how many views and how close they are to their next thing. We'll talk about their playlist, their top videos, their top shorts. We'll talk about a description of their channel and all. If you'd like to hear this past week's, go into the Insomniacs playlist, go to our last show before this one, and you will hear all about Pyle's Adventures, which we loved talking about them in the channel right now. We talked about our friend Rudy having fun. He's on his way to 1,000 subscribers. Rudy, I can also let you know that I selected your channel. I like what it is. I like what it's doing. We put you into our under 1,000 focus, which means that every Friday night for you, you will be, your channel, your name, your logo will be seen on our show telling people, hey, here's the channel to check out that's on its way to 1,000. We hope it helps more people find you and for you to grow. Thank you for coming in with us tonight. Check out Rudy Getting Fun, everybody. He's at 670 some, working toward 1,000. And the last one we featured was Concrete Wanderer, which is very neat. They're going all over, highlighting feature channels. They're at 2,900 subscribers. So go check them out, everybody. All right, that covers our community section. Thank you all for listening, making notes, and getting ready. I'm ready to do some Two Truths and a Lie, get to know more about Terry, her channel, see if we can give out some points. So let's head over. All right, I love some Two Truths and a Lie. We're doing Two Truths and a Lie with Terry tonight. She is the channel Creating the Magic. We've been dropping her link into the chat all night. We'll continue to do that as we get ready to play the game. Her channel has 3,600 plus subscribers with 221 videos. Probably a little higher than that because we got a couple subs tonight already, which is
Thank you.
awesome. When we get to segment 4, we're going to dig into Terry's channel a little bit more so you guys can get to know her even a little bit better. The great thing is this game is going to allow you to really get to know a little bit about her and who she is so that maybe she becomes one of your next favorite channels to check out. Tonight's game is pretty simple, everybody. Here's the way it works. In just a few minutes, I'm going to bring up the numbers of where we're at and the scoring. We will have 5 different segments on the channel tonight. Each segment will be worth a set amount of points. I'll get to that in a minute. When we read the segment, it'll be 3 statements by our guests. Those 3 statements have 2 true statements and 1 lie. 1 lie. You out there in the game are looking for the lie. You're looking for the lie. If you get the lie, you get the correct amount of points. You get the correct amount of points. Now, I'm going to do a couple things tonight. One, I'm going to give Terry 30 points tonight just for being on the show. Going to give her 30 points just for being on the show. If she stumps somebody, if she goes in there, puts something in there and nobody gets it right, she could get a bonus of 30 points right off the bat. Bang. She could get a bonus. So we'll see if that happens. John, I'm also going to give 30 points tonight because he came in here, hung out with the show. He's been here the whole show. Let's give Rudy having fun 30 points as a welcome to the community, and he can get in on the game, and he's not so far behind. So we'll do that. Tonight's game is going to be 15 points on segments 1 through 4, 30 points for segment 5. If anybody goes 5 for 5 tonight, you're going to get another 30-point bonus. 5 for 5 if you get it right. So we'll see that. It could be a bonus out there. And yes, we will do something at the end of the stream for some bonus points as well. All right. So when we do this, I'm going to go up here to here. When we do this and we start it, you are only going to put the number into the chat that you think is the lie. You're not writing the whole total out. If you put multiple numbers in, we'll remove you. If you play games, I don't have time for that. I'll just move you out because we're here to have fun and play a kids game as adults, which is always a good thing. Real quick, as the numbers go, top of the leaderboard, Debbie at 610, Keith Winter 605, Kendrick 605, Mark F 595, Stacy Rogers 595. That's our top 5. 6 through 10, Grandma Grover at 585, Lamont Gray 580, Debbie Thunert 550, Gloria Thibodeau 550 as well. That is our top 10. Prizes will go out to our top 10 in December. There's still a ton of time to play and a ton of points. If you're over in that left-hand line, you are 100% still in this. We got a lot of weeks going with bonuses and other things we do. If you're on the right-hand side, don't give up. You could still get up there and bite out that top 10. You never know what will happen. That happened last segment where we had to do it. Congratulations to John and Grand and Miraculous for getting over 500 subscribers as well. Are you ready to go, Miss Terry?
I am. I am
okay.
ready.
All right, we're going to play the game here. So, moderators, I need, please, if you would be so kind, to give me some stop signs. Stop signs, please. Bum, 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 bum. All right, Terry, we're going to have fun with our class tonight. We are going to do segment 1 for 15 points. Would you please read the 3 statements?
Yes. Number 1, I haven't ridden every ride in Disney World. Number 2, I live in Orlando. Number 3, I travel to Disney World 4 times a year.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. All right, I haven't ridden every ride in Disney World, number 1. Number 2, I live in the Orlando area. Number 3, I travel to Disney World 4 times a year. Pick, you have until the end of the music. 1, 2, or 3, put the lie into the chat now. All right, let's go. Unless everybody's behind. Here we go. I'll give everybody an extra second here. Make sure that you are watching live. Make sure you're watching live. Refresh your screen. Make sure everybody's up to date because it looked like some of you might have been behind there because it was a delay, a big delay in getting answers into the chat. All right. Jonathan's got stop signs up. We're good to go there. And let me pull back up here. Terry, what is the lie? What number?
The lie is that I live in Orlando.
Number 2 is the lie. So let me jump over here real quick. Congratulations to Jonathan Chong, Jen E, Stacy Rogers, Fred O'Malley, Kelly Lang, Mike Beachman, Grandma Grover, Alyssa Neal, Keith Winter, Jewelry Picks, Mark F, Lamont Gray, Christy Lynn, Jill Watchbrick, Rudy having fun. I'll allow it this time because he figured out what we were doing. Rudy having fun and AJC Magic TV. So there we go. We got everybody in. Everybody's getting their points. Make sure you're live. I'm going to remind you again. And also remind you as we're talking to our guests, her link to her channel, Creating the Magic, is pinned at the top of the chat. So obviously you don't live in the Orlando area, if that's the lie.
No,
You want to tell us like what state or geography, or do you like to? Do you share that? I'm not sure. Well, everybody's
no,
different.
it's all fine. It's fine. No, I live in Texas, South Texas, so I live about an hour away from Houston.
An hour away from, no, beautiful area, very nice, very hot. And well,
Yes.
Florida
No.
is
Yeah.
too.
It's
Okay,
yeah. It's very hot.
so you travel to Disney 4 times a year.
I try to. Pretty soon, I want it to be a little bit more. So when I go for long stretches. I don't like to go there often and be there for short stretches. I like to be there, and I'm talking like 8, 14 days. I like to go
Nice.
for an extended amount of time.
Okay, very nice, very nice. And then you haven't ridden every ride in Walt Disney World. Are there a couple that you either won't do or that your bucket list doing? What's the deal there?
There's only one ride that I have not ridden yet, and that is oh, I was going to say Spaceship Earth. It's not Spaceship Earth. It's Mission Space. I just can't bring myself to do it.
I get that. I did it once. I won't do it again.
That's what I
So
hear every time. My son went on it and he came out and he's like, "Mom, you are not going to want to do that." So I am a rider. I love to ride, but that one just scares the bejesus out of me.
I get it. I was on there one time with Neil of Alyssa and Neil, and he was crying for mommy. So I get it. I get it. He was mommy. So that happens. Debbie Sooner says, "Hello, neighbor. I live in San Antonio." So
Oh, well,
there
hello.
you
I
go.
love San Antonio. I love to travel to San Antonio.
There you go. Mark F says not missing much with Mission Space. One and done. Rudy says, hey, Mission Space is scary. Neil says I'm still crying. See, that's been 2 years. 2 years, he's still crying. So, all right. Well, great job on the points. That's cool getting to know our guests a little bit. Let's do segment 2. Moderators, could I get the stop signs up into the chat again? Just a reminder, you have until the music ends to get your answers in. Yoo-hoo! Welcome in. Good to see you. All right. As soon as those stop signs get up, there we go. We're ready to go. Segment 2. Terry, would you read the 3 statements?
Yes. Number 1, I have never traveled outside of the country.
Hmm.
Number 2, my favorite part of the magic is meeting characters.
Okay.
Number 3, my biggest magical moment was a full tour of Seven Seas Lagoon.
Okay. All right. Number 1, I've never traveled outside the country. Number 2, my favorite part of the magic is meeting characters, which, by the way, Disney's putting a lot of new characters out for the holiday parties. Make sure you check in with us on Friday on that. I was shocked today when I was looking at it. And number 3, my biggest magical moment was a full tour of Seven Seas Lagoon. Okay, 1, 2, or 3. Put your answers into the chat now. This is interesting. Hey, Kennedy Walfork, welcome in. 1, 2, or 3. Put your answers in. You don't want to wait till the last minute because you could get shut out. Neil's clearing his eyes from crying and getting his answer in. Balabon's getting in. Susan Silva's in. Susan's a great supporter of our channel. We love Susan and her channel. We talk about her every Friday night and her channel. Check out the amazing Susan Silva. Let me give everybody a minute from the delay. Looks like they're all getting in. All right, let's get stop signs up. Miss Stacy and Mr. Jonathan. Jonathan was a great guest on the Triple C show this past week. We appreciate him. Christian Sanchez, welcome into the stream. Okay, we've got it up there. Terry, what is the lie from segment number 2?
I have never traveled outside of the country.
Oh, number 1. Okay. Everybody with a 1 is getting points. So we got points going to Kennedy Wolfuck, Grandma Grover, Mike Beachman. All aboard with Blake. Katie Phillips got it. Kelly Lang got it. Whoop. Don't jump on me. Rudy Having Fun got it. Linda B got it. Neil got it. Susan Silva got it. Balabon Channel got it. Joe Watchford got it. Keith Winter got it. AJC Magic TV got it. Hello, Amy. Great to see you. Debbie Bernfeld got it. Jewelry Picks. Hello, Jewelry Picks. I still got to respond to your email, dear. Lamont Gray. Hello, you got it. Debbie Thuner got it. Wow, good amount. This one, Mark F and Allison A all got in the points. Jenny got it. Jenny, I'll give it to you this time, but I'm not going to give it to you in the future. You got to get caught up with everybody, my dear. We'll give it to you this time. So let's talk about this for a second. Never traveled outside the country. Have you wanted to? Is that something you want to do, or you're just not interested?
No. I have traveled outside of the country. The lie was I've never
Oh, you
traveled
have
outside
never.
the
I got
country.
it backwards. Okay.
Yes,
So
yes.
where
So
have you
no, I
gone
have.
outside? Where have you been to?
So I have been to France, I have been to South Africa, I have been to Argentina, and I have been
Wow.
to Nicaragua. Yes, in my past job, I worked in the liquor business, and
Oh,
so I was able to go there for those reasons.
very nice.
Mainly
Very
wine.
nice.
Yes, yeah.
Very nice. With the military, we worked with a company, and I can't remember because it wasn't my side of my company. Um, they were in charge, and they did a ton of wines. They handled whatever that most expensive champagne is. I can't think of it.
Crystal,
I
Crystal.
think I might have been that one. They
Mhm.
did them. They did all the Ciroc stuff. They did all the Smirnoff stuff. Diageo. That's who it was.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. So that's a
yeah.
distributor. Yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
so we dealt with them because supporting the military. So, but anyway,
yes,
that's very cool. Okay, so
yeah.
tell me about your favorite part of the magic is meeting characters. You're gonna love the parties if you get to them because they are unloading characters there.
Oh yeah, no, it is like my most favorite thing to do. And I get goosebumps thinking about it. Yeah, I literally feel like I'm a kid, and I love to talk about like their stories. I love to see like how far they'll go. I literally just let myself be engulfed in the magic of things, just and not make believing, but living out my fandom.
I love
Anything I've
that.
ever wanted to ask or whatever, I love to have fun with it. So I am on a mission right now of like collecting pictures and autographs from like as many characters as I can possibly get.
Very cool.
So
Hey,
I'm beginning to collect the little golden books and put the pictures in there and the autographs in there from like the different characters in there. So each little golden book will have like my own story with them.
very nice. Very nice. I love that. That's awesome. A lot of people love doing that. I'm actually excited because we're going to talk about this on Friday night. One of the new characters meet and greets that Disney announced is Rex from Toy Story will be at Hollywood Studios for the parties.
For
And
Jollywood, yeah.
for Jollywood, he's got a special name. I'll save that for Friday. But Rex is coming, and there's two other ones that you don't usually see. I'll save for Friday night, 6 o'clock. Come over to News and Merch. Check it out. We'll tell you all about it. It'll be really good. Okay, and then tell me about this magical moment. You went on a full tour of Seven Seas Lagoon?
Yes. So right after the parks reopened, I was there the first week.
Okay.
And I was coming in from the TTC, from the Ticket and Transportation Center. I had was coming up over the ferry. I was about to get on the ferry boat, and one of like the captains
Uh
was
huh.
was was standing there. There were actually like four captains that were standing there, and I was just so excited to be back. I was literally just like, hello, hello, hello. I mean, literally, just tears
Right.
that they had reopened the parks.
I get it.
Anyway, one of the captains, he looked at me and he says, "Are you in a hurry? Do you need to be anywhere this morning?" And I said, "No, sir." And he goes, "You want to get on a boat? You want a tour?" And I'm like, "Heck yes." He took me literally all around. He explained that each of the deluxe resorts that are on Seven Seas Lagoon actually represent, each of the lands
The
inside
lands.
of the park.
Right.
He took me to the now closed down water park. He got really close to the island. He showed where the entrance was, where slides were. He showed me the bat houses that they have on the
Oh, the
lagoon
thing.
that take
Yep.
care of all of the mosquitoes. He showed me the tree where cast members throw their shoes
Shoes.
over.
Yep.
Yes, and then he took me out to where like where they'll go and fish, and he turned off the boat, and it was just amazing to be sitting there and looking at Magic Kingdom, but you could not hear the hustle and bustle. So he was just telling me that there's so much more land that they can develop on, and I am a nerd when it comes to like that kind of stuff. I love the
Awesome.
backstories of things and all of that. So literally just being there and just soaking up everything that he was telling me. It was the most magical thing ever,
It
ever,
sounds
and could
amazing.
have only have happened during that time.
Absolutely. I've been out in the water a couple times, but never had an experience like that. It definitely is amazing. We've done the fireworks shows and all out of the water. And it is just incredible.
Mm,
Udalali and Kate says, Terry, that sounds like an amazing adventure. Yes, it does, Kate.
yes.
Absolutely. I also want to highlight Stacy Rogers says, Pete McDevitt show. If she hasn't watched your interview with Brian Hall, She needs to. She was talking about your love of the characters and everything you do. Brian Hall is a master impressionist and voice actor that we just interviewed a couple weeks ago. And during our interview, he did about 27 to 30 voices during the interview of characters. His Winnie the Pooh is ridiculous. His Stitch is ridiculous. He is actually the voice from the new vampire movies, the Transylvania ones that they're doing for Disney.
Okay.
He replaced Adam Sandler as the voice of the vampire. He's now doing that. So that interview is on the channel in the Disney Dialogues interview thing. But yeah, Stacey, that's a good point. For all
I
the
will definitely
character
check that
people,
out.
if you love that, check out that interview. He talked about all that he does, and dude is amazing, absolutely amazing. I saw Miss Jennifer Crusoe is in the house. She did a great job streaming this week live from the park. She goes every Tuesday and Wednesday. If you missed her, you missed some fun down there at the park. So check out our friend Jennifer Crusoe. She does an excellent job. Very proud to be a friend and in streaming with Miss Caruso. And Kay Willoughby is in the house now as well. Hello, Kay. All right, we're going to go to segment 3. We're getting to know our guest tonight. It is Miss Terry Martinez from Creating the Magic. I love that logo, everybody. I think it's absolutely fantastic. The coloration and everything, the tie-in with Mickey's hat. We've been talking about our channel. We're going to talk more in just a couple segments here in depth about our channel. We're going to get into segment 3, though. So moderators, give me some stop signs up. Everybody make sure you're watching live. And we were going to do this next segment. Appreciate it. Everybody coming in tonight, hanging out here. Disney Dojo. Hello, my dear. How are you? I just was texting a little bit, emailing with your son just a little bit. It is great to see you. It's great to see you. That's another Hall of Famer in our community, everybody. And Kay Wilby is gifting 5 memberships to Holly Brown, Leonard Nimoy. Well, that's a great name. Warning Skydome, Dano, and Linda B, who's in the chat tonight. Just got gifted because of Kay Wilby. Kay, thank you for blessing the channel, Preston, myself, and the community. We love you, Kay. Can I get some stop signs up, please? Thank you, Kay. Unbelievable. Stop signs up. Did I miss them? Oh, they did go up. Okay, let's go. Segment 3. 3 statements, Miss Terry. I missed it. Too much going on.
No worries, no worries. Number 1, my passion collection is vintage Mickey.
Ooh.
Number 2, I quit my 9-to-5 job to go after my dream life in my late 40s.
Ooh.
And number 3, I have never visited Disneyland.
Oh, okay. We got an interesting one here. Your passion is to collect vintage Mickey. God, I hope that's true. I quit my 9-to-5 job to go after my dream life in my late 40s. Jonathan Chong is pondering on it in the chat right now. And then I've never visited Disneyland. 1, 2, or 3. You got till the music ends. All right, we got some 3s already in there. 3s, some 1s. 3s and some 1s. 3s, a lot of 3s. A lot of answers coming up there. Very anxious to see Cody next week. I hope I see Cody when I'm down there in December and November myself. Okay, stop signs up, please. Stop signs up. We got a lot of people playing the game tonight. I love it. A lot of people playing the game. This one, they might be on to you on this one. I don't know. We'll see. What is the lie
Sounds like
for
it.
segment 3?
The lie is that I have never visited Disneyland.
Never been to Disneyland. All right, let's see who's getting points. Spaceship Ears is getting it. Kay Willoughby. Rudy Having Fun is getting it. Mike Beachman. Linda B. Jonathan Chong. Stacy Rogers. Katie Phillips. Grandma Grover. All Aboard with Blake. Jennifer Caruso is getting it. Keith Winters getting it. Jen E. is getting it. Jason Thibodeau. Boy, everybody's getting it. Listen, Neil's getting it. Lamont Gray. Balaban got it. Fred O'Malley got it. AJC Amy got it. Debbie Bernfeld. Jewelry Picks. Jill Watchbrick. Mark F. Debbie Thunert. Kelly Lang are all in on the number there. They got it correct. Congratulations on your points there. Let's talk with our guest about it. Never been to Disneyland. Is that somewhere you want to go or just, not in my thing?
No, I have been to Disneyland. The question was that I have never been to Disneyland.
Oh, you and your
or the lie,
double
excuse me.
entendres. You're getting me tonight. Okay. You're pulling it over on me too. That's good. Hey, when you can get the host, you got it. So how many times have you been to Disneyland?
I think 12. I think 12. So my dad was
Nice.
stationed. Yeah, my dad was stationed in Lompoc, California, and so we were very close to Disneyland.
Okay. So for
Yes.
to step aside for a second, could I ask what your dad did?
Um, I don't know if that I could tell you different stages. So when he retired Lieutenant Colonel, the U.S. Air Force, he was a squadron commander, but he also worked with the missiles in,
M- Missiles
yeah,
and
in
logistics.
California as well.
Missiles and
Yes,
logistics. Okay.
yes, yes.
Um,
So that's all I can tell you that he did.
I trust I can. They don't need to know anymore, but I can pick up a lot of what you're saying.
Okay.
So first, let me say to you, stepping outside of the game for a minute, I want to say thank you to your dad, who's a hero, who stood a post for our country. I appreciate his sacrifice that he made for all of us that sit here and talk with you tonight. Secondly, I want to thank you and your siblings and your mom, because what those who have never stood a post don't get, or those who don't work with those who stand a post don't get, is that the
Yes.
family serves in their own way at home,
Yep.
especially the spouses,
Yep.
to do everything they do. So I am humbly grateful. I give you a thank you to you and to your dad. And Oodle Lane says my dad was the Air Force too. Terry, my
Aw.
my grandfather was an admiral in the Navy. My dad served Army, but I worked 20 years private DoD for a Marine based company. If he retired LC, that's pretty good. That's
Yeah.
pretty good. That's good stuff. Very nice. Okay. So been to
Yes.
Disney, been there. Have you ever been? Is your aspiration, I should say, to get to all the no, Oconus Park, non-Oconus parks?
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Is there an order, or is it? I'm going
No.
to just no. Okay.
Just whatever.
Just wherever. Just get me out of CODIS. That's all I
That's
want.
right.
Okay. All right. Good deal. All right. So let's go over to here. You quit your job. That was a 9 to 5 job for your dream life in your late 40s. Would you like to share that with us?
Yeah, so I was a general manager of a very large liquor chain store here in Texas. And for those
Okay.
of you that live in Texas, you'll probably know what that is. Um, and yeah, so getting into my late 40s, and kids were getting older, graduating, getting married, going off. And at the same time, my marriage was ending, and I was literally miserable in the job that I was in at the time, and just asking myself, what in the world am I going to do with myself, especially once the kids are gone, because
Hmm.
when you're a mom, that's where your focus is.
Right.
And then I just had kept having this little tap on my shoulder, this little whisper in my ear, telling me that I finally needed to go after the thing that brings me the most joy, and that is Disney. And I did it. It took me 3 years to get to a point where I could quit full time. So I let go of the general managing position. I went down to a lesser position, got a hold of the money and the real life stuff. Then
Hmm.
I went part time. I was able to do a little bit more and more content creation. And then finally, at the end of 2021, I was able to quit fully my 9 to 5 job and do this full time.
I love that. That's awesome. That's a great. Hey, and props to you, because it takes a lot to make a decision like that. And I know you're still working toward that. I give you 100% of our love and
Yes.
wishes of well wishes for what you're doing. I think that's awesome. Also,
Thank
want
you.
to. There was a lot of people that acknowledged a spouse or family member that served in the war. We also have some veterans
Mhm.
in this war that served in here tonight. So thank you to all of you in the chats for your sacrifice and your service to our country. We appreciate you. Let's
Thank
talk
you.
about this passion for collecting vintage. Mickey, talk to me
Ah.
about that.
Mickey is my guy. Like from day one, Mickey is my guy, and I love him. I love the Mickey through the years series. So I have, uh, uh, Fantasia Mickey, Sorcerer Mickey, he is my favorite, and that my collection is probably the biggest there. But I do have so Steamboat Willie, of course. I
Nice.
have the little Taylor Mickey, and then I have the Drummer Boy Mickey. So I just have like I either have plush or just I'm a huge thrifter, and I love to go to flea markets, estate sales, and to garage
Nice.
sales, and I'm always looking for things like that. So
I love
and
that.
then Walt is kind of put in there too. So if I can find anything with Walt and him, I'm like, I gotta have it.
That's awesome. I love it. There's a couple of the artists that are going to be down there this year. Well, they should be down there. I'm waiting for the official list to come out that have told me if they were coming back, they were going to be doing some more of old school Mickey stuff, which I love to see. Anything
Classic
old school,
Mickey.
Taylor time, classic Mickey, Taylor time, Steamboat time,
Yes.
back in that Follies time and all that. I absolutely love that. So that's very cool stuff. That is the perfect transition for me to say real quick before we go to segment 4. A special thank you to Paul Engel. His the notation is up there that Two Truths and a Lie is sponsored by Paul Engel every week. Paul will be doing some new content at some point. Paul takes care of this channel with this segment. He's been a part of it. He's a huge part of it. He's a great friend, and we thank him for his support of this. You all should be following Paul and supporting Paul. Let's make sure that his link is in there, and we love him. Also, thank you to Spaceship Ears for doing all the scoring for this and help me out with it, and also Udalali Lane Kate, who has jumped in to fill in, and of course to Monorail Molly, who has this whole Insomniacs thing and everything has kind of been her baby from the get-go. So I appreciate all the support there from everybody to make this happen. Segment 4, and after segment 4, we're going to talk with Terry about her channel real quick. We're going to get stop signs up. Let's do it again. I see we got a bunch of people still eligible for a bonus here. This could be an interesting night. I like nights like this. Stop signs up. Somebody wake up Stacey Rogers. There we go. I like saying that because it gets Stacey all fired up. It's great. But let's read the segment 4, the 3 statements.
All right, segment 4. Number 1, I can go an entire trip and not ride anything. I grew up going to Disneyland. And then number 3, my favorite park is Magic Kingdom.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I can go an entire trip and not ride anything. I grew up going to Disneyland as number 2, and my favorite park is Magic Kingdom, number 3. You got till the music ends. Get your answers in now. We got a bunch of ones going in there. A lot of ones. We got a 3. We got ones. 10, 10, 10, 10. Another 3, some ones. Let's give it a minute. All right, there we go. Let's get the stop signs up. Stop signs up. Let me get Stacy there. Make sure Stacy's on board with us. There we go. All right, so we're going to tell everybody the lie. The lie is
My favorite park is Magic Kingdom.
Terry came really close to a bonus right here. I mean, really close. There was ones going into this chat from the get-go. The points for this one, for 15 points, go to Jennifer Caruso, Patriotism USA, Gloria Thibodeau, and that is it. 3 people. There's like 25 answers. That's huge. You did. That's great. So if your favorite park is not Magic Kingdom, what is your favorite park?
Animal Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom. Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Tell me why Animal Kingdom.
There's just something about that park. It is so calming and so serene. And in particular, during the Christmas holidays, Animal Kingdom just is absolutely stunning and beautiful. I love the menagerie puppets. I love the decor on Discovery Island. The lanterns, everything is natural. I think it's going to be even more my favorite park once Tropical Americas opens up.
Yep.
I love everything about Mexico and the Latin countries. So the food, the family, just all of that. But
Love
for
it.
me, I love the nostalgia of Magic Kingdom, don't get me wrong, but I can just sit in Animal Kingdom and just be calm and just love it.
Just be frank. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
The menageries you brought up, they are amazing. I love
Yes.
those. And
Yes.
on, we've had some great. I got a small fly that keeps flying in here. I'm gonna whack it. We've got on Friday again. We keep finding tie-ins to Friday night right now with all this stuff that's going on. Rob Katz, who is an amazing artist, just did a brand new picture with Mickey and Pluto, and all the menagerie. And it's stunning. And Friday night, I'm going to show it to everybody. And I'm actually going to go down there and meet with Rob November 7th, I believe, November 7th or 8th. So I'll show all that on Friday night. You need to tune in and see it. It's just spectacular.
That's
It's
awesome.
unbelievable. All right, so we're going to talk here just more a second here. Spaceship Ears. Does anybody still eligible for the bonus? I'm curious as we go into the fifth one. Okay, so let's talk about this. You grew up going to Disneyland. How old were you when you
Yes.
first went?
I think I was 5.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I was 5 whenever went to Disneyland.
Okay.
And then yeah, yeah. So I can't go too much more because there's another question and another one that I might give the answer to.
Okay.
But I
We'll
did
stay
grow
there.
up going to Disneyland. Yeah, and
Okay.
that's where my love was a little bit sparked.
Okay. I love that. Okay. And then you can go an entire trip and not ride anything.
Yes, yes. So um I don't, let's see here. Whenever I go these days, it's not really like a vacation for me. So I'm there working. So and a lot of times that does not require me to like be on a ride. So there were some trips where I will just focus on whether it's uh, for example, this last trip that I went on in August, I was strictly there just to figure out the ins and outs of how the Disney Starlight Parade was going to affect getting your spot in line, what the best scenarios were, going to Frontierland, whether it was watching it first, then fireworks, or starting with fireworks and that thing. So, like I
Okay.
said, whenever I go, I test out so many different scenarios because I love the overall picture of things, and that's how I can help better because I have learned that not everybody travels to Walt Disney World the same. There are so many
True.
different scenarios that you can have, and I love to know all of those intricate details. So there are some trips where I am not focused on rides, I'm not focused on ride weights, I'm focused on the new things and all of like either different viewing spots, or I try to do things the wrong way so I know how I can help and to prevent, meltdowns happening on trips and that kind of thing.
I
So
love that. That is a great way to do that. And those videos are needed and important. They've been watched on YouTube since people first started finding it, and they're still
mhm.
needed today because even though it could be similar to things you've done in the past, every unique thing, like you were talking about with the new parade and all coming through, it's a totally new way. A
Mhm.
totally new way. So I love that. Okay, cool. Very cool. All right, we're going to talk about your channel for a second. We've got it up here on the screen. And I hope everybody has taken the time to go take a look at it and maybe consider giving her a follow based on that. Jennifer Crusoe says, I love that. I'm subscribing to her channel tonight. Well, it is
Oh, thank you.
Miss Miss Caruso. It is pinned at the top of the chat for anybody who would like to go over there and look at it while we're talking about it here. Before I have you give a recap, let me just give a little thing that we do here. Uh, on her description for Terry, it says Walt Disney World Resort planning step by step, detail by detail, make core memories with highlighted magical experiences. As we highlight on Sundays when we do these, Terry can also be found on Instagram and TikTok. You can find that right on her channel and click right to it. Rudy Having Fun says, I'm a fan. You have a new sub. Thank you,
Oh,
Rudy
thank
Having a
you.
Fan.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Rudy. Her channel has 3,700 followers now. 3,700. So picked up a bunch since I pulled that. 222 videos, 371,000 plus channel views, everybody. On her channel videos, she's got a bunch of videos with over 200. Her most popular is a 20,000 view of 5 things you need to know about using Lyft and Uber on your Walt Disney World. Why do you think that became the number one? Do you think that's one of the biggest things that sweat people out when they're down there trying to move around?
I think so. So my dad has a timeshare down there. So I go back and forth of staying offsite and onsite. So I know how to help both ends. And for someone like me, I live in a fairly smaller town where Lyft and Uber is not like regularly,
Uh-huh.
used like you
Right.
would be like in Houston or Dallas or San Antonio or something like that. So I went at it with that perspective of giving the information to somebody who lives in a town where it's not used, and literally all of the small details that you need to know, as far as like where you get dropped off at, uh, even down to the smallest detail of in Florida, the license plates are on the back of cars. In Texas, they have to be on the front and the back. So when
Yeah.
you're looking at your phone and it's 10 o'clock at night and there's no lights out there and you're trying to find your car, you have to look at the back of the vehicle to be able to know if that's your car or not. Whereas in Texas, I can just look up and there it is, right in front of my face. So
Right.
like I said, it's just really intricate as far as the
I love that.
details.
Okay. Let me ask you, I didn't search for this, but let me ask, since we're talking about ride, have you done anything on the minivans? Have you done a whole segment on the minivans?
No, I haven't tested out minivans as of yet. Not
That's
yet.
something I would encourage you to do, because I
Mm,
really think that's one that people don't even know or get as much as they even do with the other ones. So many people that I've talked to down there you do minivans? I don't understand all that. Forget it. Might be something good. So there you go. Um,
thank you.
Also on Terry's channel, she does dip into the shorts with her, and her most popular one has 2,700 views. Seven tips you need when joining virtual queue. Are you finding success through your shorts with your informative information? Are you finding it with that as well?
I haven't really focused on shorts too much. I
Okay.
have really just late for the past year, my focus was long form and getting
Okay.
into the groove, finding my voice. Since I don't live there, I can't be there at the drop of a hat when something new happens. So this year for me and my channel, I have been trying to figure out, okay, so what can I do to stand out from the other people that can be in the parks, at the
Great
drop of a
point.
hat. So I haven't really focused on shorts as
Okay. No
as
problem.
much as my long form.
Okay, cool. Good answer. Um, and she's got a ton of playlists over here. She's got home vlogs. She's got May, June, July trips, park strategies. She's got different parks with Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom, Instagram stories, past trips, Hollywood studios, trip reports, moderate reports, value resorts, all kinds of stuff. Know before you go, planning prep. There's so many great things over here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 18. There are 22 different playlists for you to jump in. Terry, is there anything else you want to put out there about creating the magic that I missed or we didn't cover?
No, I don't think so. No, I
Okay,
think we've
cool.
we're pretty much covered it.
Well, I hope you guys will continue to check out her channel. Like I said, her link is posted up there, and it's a great little channel. All right, let's get in. There will be. I know everybody got knocked out of the big bonus, but there still will be a bonus right before we finish tonight that I will give out. I always like giving because we're having some fun. It's the holiday season. So let's go to segment number 5. Segment number 5, and this one will be worth 30 points. This is a big point getter tonight. And I'd like to see who's going to get it and who's not. This is interesting. So let's get some stop signs up in the chat. Stop signs up in the chat. Hope you guys are all having fun here tonight. If anybody's brand new, we do Disney Insomniacs every Sunday night and Wednesday night. Sunday night is a build up to the community and what's going on. Wednesday nights is here with a guest playing this incredible game. There we go. Segment 5. Go ahead.
All right. Number 1, I stayed 24 hours straight for senior night at Magic Kingdom.
Mm,
Number 2, I am the mom of 4 Disney loving kids.
okay.
Number 3, I haven't been back to Disneyland in over 20 years.
Ooh, okay. Number 1, I stayed 24 hours straight for senior night at Magic Kingdom. Number 2, I'm the mom of 4 Disney loving kids. And number 3, I haven't been back to Disneyland in over 20 years. 30 points in line. Get your answers in before the music ends. A lot of 2s, a lot of 3s. Okay, letting the last couple answers get in. Love. We got a lot of people playing tonight. I love that. Hey, Joe Watchbrick, how are you? Balaban, I don't know if I said hello to you or not, but making sure I did. Hello. I'll allow Jenny in. Let's get Stacy stop signs up. Stacy might fell asleep. Oh, there she is. All right. There we go. All right. We got the answers in. What is the lie of those three?
The lie is number 2. I am the mom of 4 Disney loving kids.
Okay. Number 2, we're going to get to that in just a minute. So let's see who gets 30 points. Kennedy Wolfolk got it. Rudy Having Fun got it. Gloria Thibodeau, Jennifer Caruso, All Aboard with Blake, AJC Amy, and that is it. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Interesting on that. Okay. So you are not the mom of 4 Disney loving kids.
No, I am the mom of 2 Disney loving kids.
Two Disney loving kids. Okay. I like it. That's the way to play the game. I like it. So, okay. And then on there, let's go into, and do they get to go with you to Disney a lot with everything you do now? Or is it tough with Texas? Because I know what it costs me to fly my kids down from Maryland.
Not as much as they'd like to. Let's see here. So my daughter is married, and she has 3 young ones. And in fact, in November,
awesome.
it will be the first time that I get to take my grandbabies. So I'm very excited about that. And then my son, he is in the process. He just got married and is in the process of moving from Alabama to Arizona. So yeah, he tries to come with me at least once a year, and then it's a little harder with my daughter since she has younger ones in school and all of that. So
What's when in
not as
November?
much as they would like to.
That's awesome. When in November are you going?
The 11th through the 24th. I will be there
just-
like right after you leave. I know.
That stinks. That stinks. Okay.
Yes.
You haven't been back to Disneyland in over 20 years.
No, I have not. I have not. This when I first started doing this and doing, Disney content and just realized how intricate I wanted to get on Walt Disney World. If I feel like if I don't go to Disney World when something new is happening or something changes, that I'm like missing out. So I just haven't made the jump to Disneyland. But recently I've been getting a lot of requests to go to Disneyland. So I told myself after this trip with my grandbabies, Disneyland 2026 will be my Disneyland year. I want to try to get there at least twice next year.
Nice. I love that. There is, if you get a chance to go back and watch the replay, it takes about 24 hours to render everything together with video, sound, and chat on a live stream. There are a ton of great comments in here about your channel. There's a bunch of great supporting here for you tonight about being a grandmother and grandkids and everything. There's a lot of people sending you some love tonight on there.
Thank you.
Tell me about senior night. You spent 24 hours straight in Magic Kingdom?
Yes, this is showing my age. Because if you remember senior night and Magic Kingdom, then you're definitely older. So yes, so back in the day, whenever high schools used to have senior trips, because my kids didn't whenever they were in high school. Walt Disney World was one of them, and we were literally in Magic Kingdom for 24 hours. So we were in during the day when all the day guests were there, and then Magic Kingdom closed, and then it was just high schools were there overnight. And I just remember riding to my heart's content, and I just remember at 6 o'clock in the morning, everybody is coming to Main Street, literally sleeping and falling asleep on Main Street. It's a memory that I will never ever forget. And that trip is what made me fall in love with the Walt Disney World. And Walt Disney World is what I consider my home park, even though I went to Disneyland as a kid.
Love that. Absolutely love that. John says Pete's prediction is right. We have totally different top 5 after this game. Well, we'll see how the other thing works there too. Here, let me take a look here where I want to go. I think we're going to go there. Yeah, that's where we're going to go. And make sure it's not always got to check in. What is that? Oh, that's a commercial. So many commercials nowadays. Okay, there we go. All right. We're going to jump over here first. I want to remind everybody before we, sum everything up with Terry tonight. I want to remind everybody that next week, the guests continue to be as special as it was tonight. We've been lucky to meet new people like Terry along the way of this path of doing this show. And next week, great little logo right there, Park Adventures Club is coming to the channel. They've got podcasting, they've got video content. They're all over the other socials. He's already sent me all of his answers. They're so excited to come over here and do it. So next week, which will be next Wednesday at this time, should move that over. Park Adventures Club will be here, and I hope you guys will come in for that. Before we do a final thought of the night and say goodnight with Terry here and do our bonus thing, which I got to get this together. Terry, we give them a chance for bonuses, and you can do it too. Well, you know this too, so you can get a bonus too if you'd like. There. So let me get this together. Let me get this to our chat so I'm ready here and put it here so I'm ready to put it in. All right, I'm ready there. So, real quick, I want to do a couple things, and then we're going to talk with our guests for a minute, and then we're going to give you a chance for the bonus. So, I want to first recap real quick. Her channel has got a ton of content in there. Her channel has tips. Her channel has updates. Her channel can give you insights. She is doing this full time now, and you know, when you're out there doing it and trying to do it from another location, I know how tough that is. I appreciate all those who gave her some love tonight. Welcome in, Sebastian and Crab. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. I appreciate all those who clicked the button up there and said, hey, I want to check out her channel. Thank you so much. I think you jumped 20 or 30 subscribers tonight, maybe, because you were 360 something and 370. So I love that. So that's the first thing I want to say. And you can, hopefully we'll see you, of course, too, more in our community around here and doing everything. North Shore Adventure Club, welcome in. I also want to say, don't forget the bigger things coming up right now on the channel. The bigger things coming up is Friday night news and merch will be at 6 o'clock this week, 6 to 8 these next 2 weeks with the World Series, 6 to 8 these next 2 weeks. So I'm excited about that. Sunday night Magic Adventures on the Triple C show. You guys all know that show is rocking. Jen and Mike are coming in. I am calling you all out and saying, hey, if you love the Triple C show, you love the ladies, this will be the first week in several that all the ladies will be back in house. So please come over, check out that interview night, 6 o'clock. And then don't forget what we have coming up in just a couple weeks. The Christmas party live on the channel. Jennifer Caruso will be at the party. We'll see her live at the party because I know she's going to be there. We're going to be doing both parties and Happily Ever After on Sunday night. And then the meetup. I can't stress enough. We're so excited about this. Thank you to Neil for lending us his talent on that. Guys, I can't wait for the 13th, 11 to 1, 11 to 12:31. It's going to be a blast. If you're down anywhere near the Springs, get over there. I can't get to her channel from the pinned item. Can Ahmad drop the chat? Can Ahmad drop creating the magic link in one more time for the amazing Miss Kay Wilby so that she can go over and check out her channel? Thank you, Debbie, for doing that. Oh, Debbie's doing the Springs. Somebody else could drop that. We'll get that in there. Final thoughts of the night, and then we'll do our bonus giveaway. Our final thoughts of the night that we do here is it's an open forum for you and for me for anything that you want to throw out there or say or whatever. It could be about you, the channel, tonight, anything you want. Your final thought of the night, Terry.
My final thought of the night is you are never too young. I am living proof that you can go after your dream no matter how old you are, and anything is possible.
I love that. I love that. Disney Jojo just subscribed to you, which is
Thank
nice.
you.
And Kay Willoughby, I believe, is doing it as well because the link just got dropped in. My final thought of the night is first, thank you for having the trust to see an email from somebody that what they're doing and take a chance on what we do over here. I know there's a lot of people out there that when I reach out to them, they wonder, they always want to ask that question of, okay, well, what's the punchline? What's he after? What's in it for him? Because they don't see what we're trying to do, which is do a channel through kindness and do a channel through positivity and do a channel through helping others. I love the fact that our community came out and supported you tonight. I hope we'll see you more out in the community, getting to know a bunch of these good people. And
I hope so.
I hope that they'll be over in your streams and checking out the videos and things you're doing. Guys, when you do, if you're watching tonight and you watch one of her videos and you leave her a comment, let her know you found her through the channel. And she'll get to know you and build a relationship. Keep doing what you're doing. I think it's amazing that you it takes a lot of strength to do what you did. To step away from your marriage and your job to go into a wholly different thing. Walt said things in life are up to you. It's up to what we make it. It's one of his quotes from one of his videos. It was like a private video that he did where he said to somebody, nothing's set in stone. It's what you make of it. And I think that you're doing a great job with that. And I applaud that. And if there's anything that we can do over here to help you at any point, please don't hesitate to ever reach out. The friendship starts tonight, but it goes and builds in time as we do stuff. So appreciate you there. So
Thank you.
hang tight through this thing. And as I end, and then we'll talk backstage afterwards. Let's give a bonus out. We're going to go over and we're going to hit up, because there's not a lot of people live, and there's a couple of people I'm not going to go over and do this to because they're under a subscriber thing. So I'm going somewhere where they're not. I'm going to drop the link in. You're going to go over and say Pete McDevitt raid. I love large pumpkins. Pete McDevitt raid. I love large pumpkins, because we're going over to scare and say hello at our friend Scream Park Casual, who is Theme Park Casual, but changed his name for the holidays. He's got 400 people in there. Let's go 15 points. Annie Coog. Hello, Annie Coog. It's great to see you, Annie Coog. Annie Coog, go vote. I'm reminding you right now. Here, I'm going to call out the names. 15 points as you're going to get it. Ready? Here we go. Let's see who's going over and saying a rating. What are they writing? Is that, it's Mr. Toad. Is that Mr. Toad? I think it's the perfect tie-in to John's channel. Let's see who's going over. Debbie Thunert is over. Stacey Rogers is over. Udalali Lane Kate, Alyssa Neal, Mike Beachman, Jason Thibodeau. Who else? Lamont Gray, Patriotism USA. Spaceship Ears is over. Kendrick, Jonathan Chong, Grandma Grover, North Shore is over there. Jen E is over there. Park Bros is over there. AJC Amy. Fred O'Malley or Freed O'Malley is over there. Keith Winters over there. Alyssa Neal is over there. Susan Silva, Gloria Thibodeau, Mark F. Did I miss anybody? John, are you getting all these, or do I need to document? Patrick Julian's over there. Debbie Bernfeld's over there. Let me see what John says. Do I need to get these, John, or are you? You got it. Okay. Matt. Well, he's just over there hanging out. Linda B is over there. There's a lot of good people over there tonight, besides our people. If you haven't checked out that channel and you're new to us, it's a great. Sebastian the Crab is over there getting points. If you haven't checked him out before, he's a great California channel, family friendly, fun, clean, good time over there. Jennifer Caruso's over there.
Thank you so much for the raid. Everybody, welcome in from Living in Diz.
From Living in Diz? No, you clown. Oh, Lord. I love Danny. Somebody can tell him it's not Living in Diz. Last I looked, I'm not Living in Diz. All right, let me go back over here. I'm going to change something real quick so I can do this. And then we're going to finish up here. Edit video. And go over here to where Danny is. And redirect. And I'm pretty sure I can do that. There we go. I'm sending over everybody at the end. Okay, good. Let me shut Danny down here. Okay. We've had a great time tonight. we've had an incredible interview tonight. There's Monorail Molly, Insomniacs Assemble. Hello, Jen. Welcome in. Good to see you. I told Annie Coog go vote. Did she see that? Annie Coog go vote. Figures you're ending. Go vote instead. Well, you got to come in here earlier. I had a great guest. Go back and watch the replay. We've had a great episode. Annie Coog. I don't get a chance to yell at Annie Coog that much. We're going to finish out and just say, hey, I thank you for coming in tonight. It's been a great time, great interview. A lot of people in here interacting. Look forward to hopefully seeing you more in the streams and hanging out with us. And that would be a good thing. So just hang tight.
Thank you.
And
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. I'll say goodbye to everybody. I'll be right back to you. You'll get to see how we do our ending here with all of our fun friends. All right. What a fun night tonight. Her channel is great. You guys got to see insight into an amazing new friend of the community. So go over, check out the channel. Links still posted in the chat. Come back Friday night for us. 6 o'clock, news and merch. Monorail Molly, Zippity Doo Doug, Mouse Talk will be here. A Bouncing Journey will be here. It's going to be a good time. We're going to knock it out. Jennifer Caruso, I need to try to get you the week after on Halloween if you're available. I'll call you tomorrow. But just letting you know while we're sitting there for news and merch on Halloween if you're available. Thank you all for being here tonight. I've had a great time. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. What am I doing tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday. Thursday night football. Thursday night football tomorrow and news and merch on Friday night. Let's let our friends say goodbye. If you didn't hear this the other night, keep watching. When I get done the little bumpers at the end, my music plays and the end of the show plays. There's Magical News Live right in between me and Dev in a group picture, and he's like 12 years old. Let's get him out of here. Let's go here.
Hey everybody, Drew in the Moment here. You're watching Pete McDevitt Show. The vibes are real, guys. Enjoy, embrace the love, and enjoy yourselves.
Hello, this is Jennifer Caruso coming to you from the Magic Kingdom. You're watching the Pete McDevitt Show, and we'll be right back.
Hey everyone, it's Walt from Mouse Talk. You're watching the Pete McDevitt Show, and Pete's going to be back in just a little bit, so don't go anywhere.
Unless you want to.
Yeah, he said he was going to pay us for this, right? Okay.
Hey, it's Nick and Claire. We're hanging out here at Disneyland Paris. You're watching Pete McDevitt.
And we'll be right back.
Hey, this is Piano Rob. You're watching the Pete McDevitt Show, and unlike Muppets, we'll be right back.
Hey everybody, it's Pat from Rope Drop. Welcome to the Pete McDevitt Show. We'll be back in just a minute. I've got to go dry off. It's soaking here today. Have a great rest of your day. We'll be back soon.
Hey, it's Tim and Jen Tracker, and you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Josh with Resort TV One and Retro TV One Tech, and you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show, and he will be right back.
Hi, I'm Zippity Doo Doug.
Hey, and I'm Scallywag Steve.
And you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show.
Hey friends, it's Nate from Paging Mr. Morrow, and you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show. We'll be right back.
Hey everybody, it's JoJo, and you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show. Enjoy.
Well, hey there, you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show.
Oh my, can't wait for you to see.
Hey, it's Dev and Pete. Thank you so much for watching the Pete McDevitt Show.
We'll be right back, everybody.
Hi, you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show, and I'm Chris, the Disney Baker. Pete's on a break, and he'll be right back.
What the hell? It takes you so damn long to do a bumper.
Thanks, Musketeers, for joining the party. We'll be looking for you tomorrow, same time, same place,